So, is this on?
Honestly, it's going to be very interesting. Let's get her done.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I am Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano.
Hi.
Erick Hamilton is on assignment.
Yes. Which assignment?
I owe my brother a birthday party assignment, I guess.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something more fun.
Something more fun. Oh, like make
he's
something
covering,
up.
He's like the coach. He's covering the PGA event for Yahoo Japan.
He's covering some shitty indie wrestling show in Austin, Texas. I don't know.
Covering it for who? No, just himself.
Himself.
He's just covering it for
Yeah.
him.
Well, he went to a Ring of Honor show, last week? Or
Did he tell you he was going to that? Mm-mm. It's just the last second, right? When he was on his way.
Yeah.
Thanks for the invite, Erick.
Right.
I'd go to a Ring of Honor show.
Where he went to Austin, right? Or did he went?
I would not go to a Ring of Honor show. But if like you and Erick were going,
If it was
and the
here,
ticket was free or something.
If it was here,
I thought it was here.
It was here?
I thought it was.
I thought he went to Austin or something.
It's a little more forgivable if it was out of town. I thought it was here. But I heard it was here, but maybe not.
I guess I'd go depending on how much it costs.
It looked like it was in like a high school gym.
I mean, Bully Ray was there, right? So
True.
that must have been cool.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but no, yeah, he's throwing his brother a birthday party tonight or something like that. So
I don't know.
Priorities, Erick.
How many brothers live in Houston? 2?
I don't know.
I don't know.
How many brothers does he have?
Like 6, I think.
Really?
I think.
No.
Or he's just got so many excuses that I always think that he has another brother.
No, like every time I meet one of his brothers, I'm like, this is a new one? Like, and
Another brother?
Yeah, like I've met 6 brothers. I think we've met the same 2 brothers like 5 different times.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But he's got one that lives in Boston, right?
Right. Yes. Or Rhode Island or something like that. I think Rhode Island.
Right.
Close enough.
New England.
You know, New England, those Bostonians, those assholes.
Effing New England.
Whatever.
I saw a funny meme that said, I sent it to you. It said, a baby who's 4 months old, born in Boston, has seen more championships than 45-year-old Met, Jet, and Knick fans.
Yep.
That was looking right at me. Mm-hmm. Maybe another year off, but right at me.
Sure.
My lifetime, I've seen one championship.
I've seen none. So
You've seen none. Technically, you were a month old or
whatever.
2 months old.
But I didn't see shit, all right?
You've seen 0 What are you going to do with yourself?
I just
it
stopped.
ever happens.
If it happens?
Yeah.
So I became a hardcore Jets fan. Welcome to the wrestling podcast, by the way. I became a hardcore Jets fan in like 2001.
Right.
So, like, they had really good years. You know, they went to the playoffs like 3 out of the 5 years, like 2001, 2002, 2004, 2006. So, like, I was kind of spoiled, like, not knowing that the Jets never did that before. Like, went to, like...
2007 or 2008, 2009.
Yeah, like, I mean, 2009, 2010, those, you know, the AFC Championship games. And now they haven't been in the playoffs in 8 years.
No.
2010.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Been a minute.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Bowles has had 4 years. There was 4 years with Rex without going to the playoffs because he had 6 years.
Oh, my God. Poor Fitzpatrick. All you got to do is beat a horrible Buffalo team a few years back, having a career year.
Well, and Nick Folk
couldn't do it. They beat New England in week 16.
Well, Nick Folk got injured, so we had to get Randy Bullock, and he missed a couple field goals that game, too. Anyways.
Yeah, but Fitzpatrick was awful.
Well, the thing is, I stopped caring, like, so I can't, I'm like so jaded from these teams.
And you're out on basketball.
Oh, I'm completely out.
You're
I
out
might
on
never be
basketball.
back.
Because it's like the same 2 teams play every year. In the
Yeah.
championship.
Like, at this point, the Knicks getting rid of Porzingis, it's just like...
So I heard a rumor. Can we go right to rumors?
No, I mean, I know he's shitting on the team.
No, that's not why.
Well, but he did.
Oh, well, yeah. No, I forgot which sportscaster said it, but they said, I think it was, well, anyway, they said the only way the Knicks do this is if they got like a verbal from Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Like, you were coming. And they probably could get close to the top of the pick. I mean, they're one of the worst teams in the league. They'll have just as good a chance because of the lottery as the bottom 10 teams to get number one. So they can get Zion Williamson, who's going to be the number one pick, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie Irving.
Okay, first of all, when have the Knicks ever done anything right in the last 20 years?
Yeah, but they can pay these guys now.
Why would Durant want to go there? Why?
Just to show that it's
to not
about,
win a championship again?
If he's with Irving, they can win a championship. The Golden State's not what they used to be right now.
They'll still win.
But you take away Kevin Durant, their best player.
Right.
And then Klay Thompson could leave. He's a free agent in the summer.
But if Durant stayed, you can win a championship like until you retire. You can win championships. You can win so many. You know, I mean, like that's why
these guys get tired of staying in the same spot.
I don't think it's
they
true.
do.
Whatever. I don't see the Knicks. I'm so jaded by the Knicks. They haven't done anything right in like 20 years, so fuck them. The Mets, too, they fucking traded Syndergaard. Fuck them.
They did?
Didn't they?
No, it fell through.
Oh, it fell through?
Yeah, he's still a Met now.
I stopped caring. I stopped paying attention. I thought it was going to happen.
No, they're loading up on free agents now, so I think they're trying to keep them.
Okay.
Would you be, how excited, all right, on a level of 0, last thing, on a level of 1 to 10, if the Jets won a championship, you'd be at 10, right? Where would you be on a Mets compared to the Jets?
Compared to the Jets? Like a 7 or 8?
All right. I'll take it. I think they're closer to a ring than football, than the Jets, only because...
Where's their Where's their offense?
Well, they got Robinson Cano and a couple other people. Well, but I'm just saying, like baseball, any team just rises up and wins a ring pretty much, like randomly, like the Marlins or the Giants. Or,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
So I just think, just in general, not necessarily the Mets or Jets, but also it's the Jets.
Right.
Also, Tom Brady's still playing football. So
yeah.
Not happening anytime soon.
Look, I know we have fans all over the country, and we have some fans in Boston and all that.
Yes.
But enough with this Tom Brady GOAT stuff. What did he do in the game? What did he do?
Andrew, he's the GOAT.
Did he do anything?
But he's the GOAT.
What did he... Tell me what he did in that Super Bowl.
In his first pass of the game, he threw a pick.
Yeah?
Right?
And he threw a jump ball to Gronk. I could have thrown that ball. You could have thrown that ball. He didn't do anything to win that game. So stop saying it was Tom Brady.
Joey looked right at me and he said, if you were a quarterback for the Rams, they might have won this game. That's what he said to me.
He said it to me too.
Yeah.
He's like, you'd be beating the Patriots right now. No, like, but seriously, it was all their defense. Tom Brady's had a horrible playoff run this year. I get it. He's old. But stop saying like he's the reason why they're winning. It's Belichick. Belichick's the guy. Brady needed help every Super Bowl win.
When Manning went down finally for the Colts, right after his run, what did the Colts do the following year when he was out? They went 1-15.
Right.
When Brady went out, what happened?
They went 11-5.
11-5.
They missed the playoffs, but they went 11-5.
I know. With Matt Castle.
Yes.
Which says even more.
Yes.
All right, enough about football. I know.
No.
F Tom Brady.
No, the first 3 Super Bowls, Tom Brady needed Vinatieri to finish the game, so the kicker won it for him. Then the Seahawks, that's the 4th Super Bowl ring. They needed, the Seahawks to call that horrible play at the end, so Brady needed help there. That was luck. Then the Falcons choked. All they needed to do was kick a field goal. Instead, they run shotgun, sacked.
Andrew.
What?
He's been to 15 out of 18 AFC Championship games.
Half his career has been in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you have to be pretty decent to go to every AFC Championship every single season.
I just think it's more Belichick than Brady.
I don't know. That's the age-old question. Who is it?
It's definitely both. I mean, before
Phil Jackson or Kobe Bryant.
Well, if
Phil Jackson or Michael Jordan,
right? Who's the best player ever? Michael Jordan. Who's the best coach? Phil Jackson. Well, they were together.
Yeah.
Before Brady and Belichick, who was the best player? Who's the best quarterback? Montana. Who's the best coach?
Bill Walsh.
So it's this. It goes the same way every time. Yeah. All right, that's enough football and sports.
Triple H.
Back to sports entertainment.
Triple H. It comes full circle.
Yeah. Back to sports entertainment.
Yeah.
What happened this week? Really, Becky, and then nothing else. Like Becky did some stuff, and then nothing.
Becky, and then nothing.
It's crazy. Like it used to be like the only thing they had a plan for was Cena. Now the only person they have a plan for is Becky Lynch.
And I don't know if you liked any of this, but I don't know. I just
The Becky stuff?
Well, it just
I think people are overhyping it. I'm done with the comparing the Stone Cold stuff. We'll get to it.
Now they're doing that though. They're like shoving her down the Stone Cold lane. Why she had Stephanie? And they should have made it more about Stephanie doing something evil than Stephanie's like, no, just let a doctor look at it. We care about you. We care about you.
Well, that's what Stone Cold did though. He stunned Vince for no reason. The first time he did it for no reason. And that was before they even he was just an interviewer.
But
yeah.
The evil Survivor Series shit happened first. So Vince was already
I don't think so.
Becoming a heel-ish.
No, it didn't. It was before that. It was.
Was Stone Cold a bad guy?
Well, that's where the transition started. It was after he lost to Brett, and then everyone started loving him.
But I guess my point is that was his thing. He was anti-establishment, blah blah blah.
Right, that's what she's doing. Yeah.
But then Stephanie should have said, "I'll choose who fights," blah 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 blah, or something negative against Becky, not just, "Hey, you mind if we get that leg checked out?"
Right.
Yes. Boom.
Yeah. No, but it was the same exact thing.
It just seemed forced to me.
Vince was like, we want to make sure you're okay, Stone Cold. And he's like, I appreciate the fact that you and the World Wrestling Federation care. And I also appreciate the fact that, hell, you can kiss my ass. And then he stuns. But that's, okay, we're going to get to it, obviously, but that's what, Becky needs a move that she can do there.
Right.
Not just a punch to Stephanie. She needs a Stone Cold Stunner, or like The Rock has a Rock Bottom, something that you could do quick, and it has a big effect. The problem is, her finisher is a submission, so you can't do that fast unless you're Rousey, where you just take them down.
Yeah, why don't they give her a move?
She needs a move.
Yeah.
She needs a move.
She should have a move.
Anyways, before we get into all of that, we need to thank some new patrons.
Wow.
Who signed up on Patreon.
Wow.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12 new ones this week.
Damn.
Yeah, you want to do the honors?
Sure.
All right, good luck.
We have Raymond Martinez, Janae Headley, Jared Collins, Andrew Johnson. I think he was our president. Mike Letizia, McBooty Pants the Third.
Yeah, good guy.
Never met the second one. Sam Michi, Michael Monroe, V. Jayer Period, David Sweezerbeluck, Trace Browning, and Donkey Thrower.
Yeah,
the Donkey Thrower.
Right.
Schwerzbilek. Schwerzbilek.
Yeah.
Schwerzbilek.
Something like that.
That's what I'm going to go with.
Anyways, patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling if you want to sign up like all these fine people did.
Yeah.
We got Elimination Chamber recap coming next weekend.
Live.
Yeah.
Gonna go live.
We're gonna go live?
To the chamber.
We're gonna be
we
there.
Do a parking lot recap?
I don't know. We'll see.
We could do a recap where everyone's leaving with headsets and microphones and the camera, and people will try to thinking it's like a real news thing.
Oh, you have to go
Interesting.
Then we'll see. It'd be nice to do that.
That'd be interesting.
Bring
a backdrop, make it seem, have chairs, the higher chairs.
That'd be great.
Like a table.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. What the fuck? What are we bringing an RV to the stadium?
A studio. We'll make a whole studio. I just wanted to see how good.
Really? Oh, yeah. Great. That sounds great.
This is amazing.
All right, so Monday Night Raw starts with Stephanie McMahon in the ring. Before she can introduce Becky Lynch, the man comes out. Stephanie tells Becky, I've never seen someone go face-to-face with Ronda Rousey like you did last week. However, Stephanie is concerned about Becky's injured knee and tells her that she cannot compete unless she is cleared by the medical staff. Becky refuses to see the doctor, so Stephanie tells her, until you do, you are suspended from WWE as of right now. So Becky punches Stephanie in the face and tries to put her in the disarmor, but her injured knee stops her.
Yeah.
The refs and other officials run out to the ring. Becky attacks Stephanie in the corner, but Stephanie kicks Becky in her injured knee and then retreats. Now, I want to stop right there because do you think there's a chance they have a match before Mania?
No.
With her and Stephanie?
No.
No?
No, Stephanie's the guest referee. 1,000%.
Oh, good Lord.
1,000%.
Oh, God.
This match will be too big to not have a guest
This
referee.
match is getting worse and worse.
It really is.
Just throwing ideas around, like you saying that. Charlotte being added to the match, oh, God, they could really ruin this.
Now, they still have 2 full months of buildup,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And we're worrying about a knee, like an injured knee,
Right.
that she won the Royal Rumble on.
Yes.
So how far can they like another 60 days? They have to sell this all the way to Mania. Mm-hmm. Like it's a problem. Like maybe to the point where we don't know if she comes out for Mania.
Well, no, but you said last week that she has to be ready because Ronda said that whole thing about I want you 100%. And if Ronda's staying a babyface, then I agree with you there. Like that Becky has to eventually. I think it's just a way to keep her from like having a match at Elimination Chamber or Fastlane because who the fuck is she going to fight?
That's true.
Who would she fight? Like Charlotte again? For the love of God, no.
Anyone, just beat someone. Who cares?
But it seems pointless.
Yeah.
It even seems pointless for like Rollins to fight, some rando. If Lesnar's not going to do it.
He's not in the Chamber match, Chamber pay-per-view either, right?
No. And Ronda so far isn't fighting anyone.
But in a way, I'm okay with all of this because I feel like this pay-per-view has enough.
No, I am too. I am too. I would almost see. I would almost say like from the Rumble till Mania, the champions shouldn't even defend their titles because the whole point is once you're in the Rumble, it's like who do you want to face? I want to face Lesnar. Well, okay, then what's the point of having him defend the title?
When they were announcing the Elimination Chamber people, I thought because I don't think they announced that it was for the title yet. They're just kind of announcing who was going to be in it. I was like, oh, I don't like any of these names for WrestleMania for Daniel Bryan.
Right.
So I don't think they realized. I think they realized that too. Like, oh, we don't like any of these names either.
Yeah.
Let's throw in Daniel Bryan. So now it's for the title.
Yeah.
Which, like you said, he just got his freaking hemp title.
Yeah.
There's no way he gives it to somebody else.
No, of course not. And I don't think unless he fights Balor, there's no way he's losing at Mania.
And Balor would have to switch shows.
Yeah. Oh, no. How are they going to do that?
No, I know. But I still think I nailed it last week or the week before when I said Rey Mysterio.
That's awful, but you're probably right.
Yeah. That's a superstar. How's he going to beat him?
He's already won at Mania.
Yeah.
All that crap.
Right.
So anyways, we go backstage where Becky's being escorted out, but then Ronda walks up and tells Becky she's putting their match at WrestleMania in jeopardy by not being professional. I'm sorry. Haven't you attacked Stephanie on multiple occasions?
What's that?
Ronda Rousey.
Yes.
She's like, you're not being professional. Yeah. Ronda's attacked Stephanie like
so many times.
So many times.
I can't even. I can count like 30 just on top of my head.
Right. So
she came out of the stands.
Yes.
She bought a ticket.
Yeah.
To WrestleMania.
Yes, she did.
Came out of the stands and like kicked Stephanie's ass. Mm-hmm. That's professional.
Right. Bitch. Yeah, so then she looks at Becky's knee and then she says, Ice and Advil, bitch, and then she walks away.
I didn't understand what she was saying. I rewound it 4 times.
Oh,
Did you
really?
have to put up the subtitles?
I heard it the first time. I got it the
Ice
first
and
time.
Advil?
Ice and Advil, bitch.
Meaning like Ice and Advil like quit being a bitch, like a sissy?
Yeah.
But she's not being a sissy. She's like, fuck you, I'm good.
I don't know. Ice your knee and take some Advil.
Listen, I was eating at the table.
So what, does she have a bruised knee? Is that all it is? If all it is Ice and Advil, like there's no tear, it's just a bruise?
I was eating with Matthew. This was last night. I was eating with Matthew. And I hear the Ice and Advil, bitch. And I'm like, I rewound it. Ice and Advil, bitch. I rewound it one more time. Ice and Advil, bitch. I look at Matthew. What is she saying? He goes, bitch. And I was like, wait, what did you can't say that word. He goes,
you can't say that word. Thank you.
Thank you. No. I said, well, I think I got that part. That part was pretty obvious. He goes, that's all I heard.
Yeah.
I was like, ugh.
Well, so it's funny because I understood that, but I have audio of Ronda later and I didn't understand what she said, but we'll get to that soon. So we have Ronda Rousey versus Liv Morgan to start the show, like the first match of the show. Liv runs away a lot, but as soon as she engages, Ronda makes her tap to the armbar. Right. Liv never got respect, even in NXT. She fought Asuka once and lost in like 10 seconds.
Right.
So Ronda...
That's so stupid.
Ronda makes her tap. She then gets on the mic, and this is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what Ronda's saying here.
What? Who else here has a problem with me? All you guys are sitting here to see the UFC's booing me. That's you me and glaring at me. Will someone do something, huh? Yeah. Someone do something. Come on, Sarah. You want to look all tough? You want to skin me like one of your rabbits? Come on.
What? So
as soon as you boo me, staring, mirroring at me. Is she drunk?
Is she mad at the crowd or the Riot Squad or both?
I don't know. I think she's mad
I think she's mad at everyone.
at everyone.
She's like, you guys are booing me. You guys are glaring at me. Like, first of all, no one was booing Ronda at that point.
No.
So WWE jumped the gun. All right, so after the match, you're going to shit on the fans for booing you. What if they don't boo me? Oh, no, they'll boo you.
It's
like,
what they do.
No, they'll boo you. They fucking hate you. Like, they weren't even booing her.
No.
Who are they going to cheer? Liv Morgan or Ronda Rousey? That's an easy decision for the crowd.
Yeah.
They're only going to boo her when Becky Lynch is in her face.
Right.
Or if she's talking about Becky Lynch.
Correct.
She's fighting Liv Morgan. They're going to cheer Liv Morgan? No, they weren't booing Ronda, so it was stupid for her to say that.
I was cheering for Liv Morgan.
Sure. I was cheering that she would last more than 30 seconds. Too bad. So Sarah Logan gets in the ring.
That's what she said. All right.
Yeah. Sarah Logan gets to the ring. We have Ronda Rousey versus Sarah Logan. Sarah does a little bit better. Ronda puts Sarah in a triangle, but Sarah picks her up and buckle bombs Ronda.
Yeah.
And her face hit the top rope, so she had a big rope burn on her face. But of course, Ronda made Sarah tap to the armbar. After the match, Ruby Riott got on the apron and thought about challenging Ronda, but ended up backing out. And then backstage, Dasha Fuentes asked Ruby, why did you run away from Ronda? And she said, no, my girls are hurt. They need me. But when I beat Ronda, it'll be for the Raw Women's Championship.
Yeah.
So maybe that'll be a match at Elimination Chamber, although they have 1 week to set that up. But
maybe Fastlane?
That's like, I mean, a 5-week program with Ruby Riott.
Well, it's either 1 week or 5.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm guessing it'll be Elimination Chamber.
Maybe.
Yeah. So next up, Charlie Caruso interviews Sasha and Bayley backstage, and Caruso brings up both of them losing to Ronda, which pisses Sasha off.
Who? Yeah. Who's doing this interview?
Charlie Caruso.
Charlie's got some hard-hitting questions lately.
She's got some balls.
And it's been kind of funny.
People were calling you failures after you lost to Ronda Rousey.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Right. So Bayley cools Sasha down, and they say that they will be the first women tag champions. However, Alicia Fox and Nikki Cross walk up because they are their opponents for tonight's qualifying match.
No.
Take a listen.
No one wanted to play with Nikki Cross. No one wanted to play Fox. The Fox wanted to play. The Fox embraces the chaos. Because chaos isn't judgmental. Chaos is fair.
That's right, fair and square. And you're about to realize that you don't cross the Fox.
Did you get that line?
And Cross is buried and ruined.
Did you get the chaos is fair?
Chaos is fair.
See, the thing about chaos, it's fair. Totally did a Joker line.
Yeah.
With Nikki Cross.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Fox is crazy, Nikki's crazy. That's why they're a tag team.
No.
That's awesome. Next up, we have Heavy Machinery versus the Lucha House Party versus the Revival versus the B Team in a #1 contender match, or
No.
what they say
now is
a future tag team championship opportunity.
they actually said title. They said a future tag team title opportunity.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Same thing.
So an opportunity
Yeah.
in the future.
So fucking
You know, maybe.
right.
Well, when we want to give you this opportunity, you'll get it.
It's #1 contender match. Everyone knows what that means.
Yeah.
Why can't you just say what you've been saying for 100 fucking years?
They'll get a shot at the belt.
It's a title shot, right? It's a title shot. It's #1 contender match. That's all.
Right.
Why do you have to change all the a future tag team title opportunity? Hey, we won the match. Now we have a future tag team title opportunity. That's what we have. We're a couple of schmucks.
I wish Vince from the 90s can come to this Vince and be like, stop changing things!
Yeah, slap him in the face.
We did it so well!
Yeah.
Stop changing things. Change things that don't work.
That's the thing is like, people are like, oh, the PG era is ruining it. This has nothing to do with PG.
This is just bad writing that's ruining
It's just bad ideas. Changing the verbiage of wrestling.
Don't you really believe... I hate... Well, I'll just say it. Like, I really believe I could make this show great again.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
of course.
Like, if you and I are putting our heads together and we're, like, writing Raw,
of course.
we would make it good.
Yeah.
Why can't anyone else do this?
I don't know.
We should have...
It's just one guy. It's Vince. That's all.
Yes, they have 30 writers, but they all just go, I think Dean should say this. this one thing.
Right.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Get on a plane. Go back to Connecticut.
Yeah. Who knows where they get these writers from that write such horrible dialogue, but
Maybe they write like promos or other shit. I don't know.
they do.
I don't think Vince writes.
They write the promos. Yeah. They're so bad. So by the way, Otis Dozovic and Tucker Knight lost their last names. So now they're just Otis and Tucker.
That's what they said. Mm-hmm. What is going on with this now?
And Dozovic, that was a cool name.
Great name. It just said Otis and Tucker.
Yeah.
That's their tag.
And now on
name?
WWE.com, they're just Otis and Tucker. And,
Oh my god! You went that far to look it up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
Yep.
What is going on?
The fuck.
Andrade. That's just it.
Andrade and Zelina Vega. So she has a full name. What the fuck?
Divas are supposed to have the.
What are they all? What do they share? Like Prince? They're share. What are they all singers? Eminem? What is this?
Right.
They're not musicians.
And like Tucker.
Yeah.
Have a better name.
Tucker.
Right. Otis.
So the Revival had hashtag FTR on their asses again. So I guess no one cares.
Nobody cares. They probably think no one knows what that is.
Or Vince is like, go ahead and do it. You're under contract for 2 more years.
Right. Or
So
no one watches you. No one
Right.
follows you on social media.
So Dash and Dawson hit Bo Dallas with the Shadow Machine for the win.
Hey!
So the Revival will face Roode and Gable for the Raw Tag Titles. I wasn't prepared this time, but I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, what is it? The third time?
So
the third time.
So pre-show, they don't win. Main show, they win?
What do you mean?
Or is it going to be on next week's episode of Raw?
I think it's... Oh, fuck. I think it's the Chamber. I don't know.
Yeah. So they lose again at a pay-per-view is what I'm saying?
I guess.
You don't have to keep it on Roode and Gable.
No, you don't. But a third time? Okay, fine. Whatever. Is anyone going to care
Yeah.
after the third time? Oh, wow. It took you guys 3 tries. Great fucking job. And that's just against Roode and Gable. They've had other title shots against other people, and they couldn't win. No. But Roode and Gable, one of the shittiest tag teams we've seen in a while.
Yeah.
I mean, holy crap. And they also did a promo that was only on WWE.com and WWE's YouTube channel where Scott Dawson was like, yes, the rumors are true. We will be leaving Monday Night Raw with the tag title. So, like, they're even, like, doing all this bullshit on the YouTube channel. And I guess because WWE knows they can't go anywhere.
No.
Because they're under contract
Yeah.
for a while. So we go backstage where Kurt Hawkins was watching this tag team match. And then Zack Ryder shows up with a goofy face. Zack Ryder was awful in this segment. You know how much I love Zack Ryder. You love Zack Ryder. He was so bad. He
hasn't spoken on TV in years. Come on, Andrew. You'd be rusty. You do this podcast for a few years.
You were just defending Zack Ryder to the... But okay, fine. So Zack says, don't worry, bro. We'll be in that match next time. And Kurt Hawkins says, oh, really? You should stay away from me. I'm toxic. And Ryder said, we just got back together. It was 1 loss. And Hawkins says, I've lost 250 matches in a row. So Ryder says, look, they spelled my name wrong last week. I've been here 13 years and they spelled my name wrong. They spelled it Z-A-C-H. Actually, he said Z-A-C-K-H.
Yeah, that's what he said.
So he fucked up that. And then and he goes, ooh, I'm so mad. Like, it was
He made up for it, yeah.
horrible acting.
Tried to make up for it.
Yeah. And then Ryder pumps up Hawkins saying, we're going to end your losing streak together. What about your losing streak, Zach?
Right.
You have probably at least a 50-loss losing streak.
I mean, at least Hawkins has been on TV as a ref and stuff recently. Like, they don't even know how to spell your fucking name, bro.
If Hawkins has a 250-loss
match,
like streak, what does Ryder have? 100?
Right. No, I would say he's more 300. Outside of NXT, has he ever won? Has he won since WrestleMania?
You know what? He's been on Main Event. He probably won a couple of fucking matches. He probably beat Kurt Hawkins on Main Event a few times.
Oh, they fought, didn't they?
I think.
Who cares?
So he's like, okay, well, and then Hawkins says, maybe once we start winning, maybe they'll start spelling your name right. And then Ryder says, I can't even spell it right.
I thought that was funny. He was making fun of himself for his fuck up earlier.
But that had to be on purpose.
Why?
Then. Because he wouldn't just ad-lib a line there.
Why not?
They're not allowed to. Zack
Not
Ryder's
allowed?
not.
Come
Zack
on.
Ryder's allowed to ad-lib? Fuck no.
Dude, come on.
Either they made him do the spelling on mistake on purpose. There's no fucking way. He walked off, the camera zooms in on Zack, so clearly he was supposed to say something. What was he going to be like? All right, bro. Sounds good.
Andrew, you don't understand.
Oh, okay.
Zack Ryder is never on TV. Never. What the fuck wrong could he do? Oh, what are you going to do? Fire me so I can go hang out with my best friend in the coolest new company anyone's seen in 30 years? Ooh. Like, fuck yeah, he can improvise that funny line making fun of himself.
I don't know.
I say it was improvised. Because he effed up.
No,
the F-up scene real?
I think the F-up was, I don't know. It doesn't fucking matter.
Nope.
Next up, Kurt Angle addresses
Moving on.
his future. We see Kurt walking backstage where Mickie James, Apollo Crews, and No Way Jose give him hugs and handshakes. Because, these are his best friends in the company.
You don't know.
By
You
the
know who
way,
he's backstage with.
if you play the WWE 2K games, when you're walking, you could walk around backstage, and there's just random wrestlers just standing in random spots, just standing there like this. That's what Mickey, Apollo Crews, and No Way Jose were doing. They're just standing there like, and they're like robots. And then once Kurt comes up, they're like, Kurt, good luck. It's so stupid. Why are you just standing there? What are you doing? What were you doing when Kurt wasn't there?
Stop. Like this.
They were just fucking
He
standing
walks
there.
by, activate.
Kurt, good luck. I don't know what you're going to say tonight, but I love you and we're best friends. Thanks, No Way Jose.
Right.
What the fuck?
Oh my
Of all the people, No Way Jose?
Like Mickie James, okay, they were both around in like the early
back-
2000s.
That's the only one that could possibly make any
Apollo
sense.
Crews.
Hey, thanks for giving me all those opportunities when you're the GM. I lost all those matches, but thanks.
Yeah. Thanks for making the wrong call, sucker. Jesus.
Fuck. They're just standing there.
Yeah.
Bunch of assholes. I guess that's where they get the video game from. They're like,
Right.
yeah, they do that in the fucking show. It's so dumb.
We have to do a fucking video about that. Oh my God. They're just like. Oh, hey, Kurt.
Yeah.
Good luck. Okay, bye, Kurt.
It's like motion
Then
sensitivity.
they go back. They go back. Bye, Kurt.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too funny.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's so fucking bad.
They're just standing around, minding my own business.
Yeah. They're in line to talk to Kurt.
They're in line to hope someone goes, hey, we need someone to fill in for this match. Oh, okay.
Right. So Kurt Angle gets in the ring and he mentions some of his most memorable moments he's had in WWE, like facing Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania, soiling the ring with milk, being the Raw GM. Maybe don't mention that one.
Yeah.
And meeting the son he never knew he had. Maybe don't mention that one either.
That's we're still doing this. We're still riding this storyline.
We haven't seen Jason Jordan in, what, a year?
I don't think he's ever coming back, but are we still doing this?
Right.
Like the only one that they're allowed to like keep is the Brothers of Destruction. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything else they've pretty much spoiled at this point. Like years
Again,
later.
even Edge and Christian are best friends. They're not brothers. Once they retired, they became best friends and not brothers. What's the point? Their real names aren't Edge and Christian.
Right. Why not just keep kayfabe alive?
So, he also says, and the fans reminding me that I suck. Thanks for that. And then he says, the 3 I's I've turned into the 3 D's, doubt, defeat, and depression. Angle says, I've beaten them all, but I can't beat Father Time. So Baron Corbin comes out to the stage to mock Kurt. So Angle invites him to the ring. Sounds like he was about to retire. Now he wants to fight Baron Corbin. Instead, Drew McIntyre comes out and tells the crowd,
Get your cameras out, because this will be the last time you'll see Kurt Angle in a WWE ring.
So Corbin and McIntyre get on the apron, but then Braun Strowman comes out. This guy was going to fight Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. Now he's saving Kurt Angle from retiring. So Braun beats up McIntyre. Kurt beats up Corbin until the bad guys retreat, and then they announce a tag team match for later.
He's such a nice monster
He really is.
to like come save Kurt.
Yeah, really. So next up we have Bayley and Sasha versus Nikki and Alicia Fox. Sasha's music hits, but we see Nikki and Alicia Fox dragging out a beaten up Bayley and Sasha to the stage. They continue the attack. They lay them out. We go to commercial. When we come back, the match is already in progress.
Yeah.
The last we saw was Bayley and Sasha passed out on the stage.
Right.
3-minute commercial break. Bayley's in the ring.
In control.
In
control of the match. 3 minutes, 2 minutes and 20 seconds later,
right.
Bayley's in control of the match.
Yeah. And for some reason, Sasha is too injured to compete.
Right.
They both got attacked.
Right. Pretty much the same.
But Sasha is too, I'm guessing Sasha's banged up or something. Maybe that's why. So Bayley wins this match all by herself. She rolls up Alicia Fox, and then Sasha and Bayley hug in the ring.
And then Sasha runs into the ring and they celebrate.
Oh my God. They hug and cry and hug some more as if like they just won. It's like they won the tag titles.
Also, aren't they the most confident tag team? Like, we're going to win the titles.
Right.
So you'd be like, you know what I mean? Like, if you and I are trying to win the tag titles.
Yeah.
And we're like, we're going to do it. We know we're going to do it.
Yeah.
Because we're the best. And we win our qualifying match to get in it. We'd be like, okay, done.
Right. Done.
We did it. That's what we did. That was step motherfucking one.
Right.
Moving on. Yeah, they're crying.
Instead, let's cry and hug and...
Can you believe we won one match?
No!
Could you believe this?
That's like how Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins should react.
Right.
If and when they win a fucking match.
If they like almost win a match, they should react like that.
We almost did
We're
it.
so close.
Yeah. Next up, we go backstage where Charlie Caruso is asking Apollo Crews, why is Kurt Angle competing again? And Apollo's like, what?
No, he's not.
Can I have a match? Or can I have a match?
Like, I've been here waiting. I could be with Braun Strowman in this match.
Yeah. So he's like, he's Kurt Angle. He's allowed to have a couple of bad matches, right? So then Razor and Drake Maverick walk up, making fun of Kurt Angle.
Drake Maverick.
Apollo asks Razor, how do you get your puppet to talk? Do you stick your hand up his? And they're like, and they cut him off. Razor wants to fight, but Maverick stops him and they leave. Can't wait for that match.
Oh, God.
Holy shit.
Oh, God. Oh, God, no.
Dear God, no.
Don't do it.
So next up, this just gets worse and worse. Next up, we have Jeff Jarrett versus Elias.
No.
Road Dogg comes out first.
Oh, you didn't know? He does the whole New Age Outlaws thing without Billy Gunn.
I wrote it's weird to do it without Billy Gunn.
Yeah.
He says, you're WWE Tag Team Champions of the World.
No, he said, and you're, and he snuck in one half. And one half of your tag team champions.
But what I meant is that
they're not tag team
They're not the tag team champions.
Because he'd always say former. So instead of former, he
didn't
said
say former.
One half, right.
Right.
And then one half of the former guys that used to compete in this company. Tag team champions. Yeah.
But then he got fired for steroids. Tag team.
Right. And I kiss more ass than he does. Oh, what?
So Jeff Jarrett comes out and they sing Alone with My Baby again.
Yeah.
However, they learned the lyrics this time. I guess Vince was like, enough of this bullshit. Learn the fucking lyrics.
Right. But they're singing again.
Yeah. They're doing the same fucking
I thought
thing.
the minute they were like,
yeah.
I thought we'd hear the strum.
No. Instead, 2 minutes of them singing this fucking horrible song, and then Elias eventually interrupts them, like when there's 10 seconds left in the song. And Elias tells Road Dogg, aren't you supposed to be on SmackDown tanking their ratings? Elias also refuses to play a song for Portland because they don't give him the respect he deserves.
They don't.
Then Elias asks the crowd what WWE stands for, and they give him the respect he deserves.
They do. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the match eventually starts. It felt like a 20-minute segment. It was so ridiculous. And Jarrett tells Elias, hey, Chico, don't sing it, bring it. So,
no,
what?
Jarrett says, like my old friend used to say,
yeah.
Hey, Chico.
Yeah.
He's friends with Scott Hall now?
This had to have been WCW when this fucking match happened.
Oh, I don't know.
Whatever. So during the match, Elias mocks Jarrett's strut, and then he does the DX chops to Road Dogg. Elias kicks Road Dogg outside the ring multiple times. Road Dogg puts his back to the ring for some reason, twice.
Yeah.
He turns his back on Elias twice, and Elias kicks him in the back, and he just falls down like a schmuck.
Like twice in a row almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he just beats Jarrett with the drift away.
Right.
Road Dogg attacks Elias after the match. He does his punch combo, and then he yells "suck it" to Elias. He yells "suck it."
Right.
And then Jarrett smashes the guitar over his back.
Yeah.
And the guitar doesn't even break.
Right.
Like, what the fuck?
And then they had 2 words for you.
Yeah.
So let me
This
get
sucks.
this straight. So he goes, do no 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 no. Oh, you didn't know? Do no 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 no. You better call somebody. Not your ass.
No.
But he can say suck it.
Suck it. Yeah.
Andrew, I can't say ass.
Right.
But
Even
you
though
can suck my dick.
Even though ass isn't even a curse word.
Right.
You couldn't even get fined for the FCC from the FCC for saying ass.
No. But they'll lose all of their all their Hasbro sponsors.
Yeah.
All of their mothers sponsors. So stupid.
But suck it. The mothers are fine with suck it.
Yeah. Of course, suck it. That's what everybody does. We all suck it. So
All these mothers, they're just sucking it. So
they're just sucking it.
But don't say ass. Whatever. It's so stupid. So backstage, we see Natalya packing her bags and flipping through her phone. Why did she even unpack? Why did Natalya unpack in the first place? She did nothing on the show. She didn't wrestle, and yet she's packing up her wrestling gear.
Like an hour into the show, she's packing it up.
She's like, I
Fuck this.
guess they're not booking me. Fuck.
That's it.
You mean I put on my wrestling gear for this?
Yeah.
It's like back when I used to, like I told you, Goldust, like every week on Raw, before Raw would come on, he would paint his whole face and then not be on the show.
Not be on the show.
Just in case they need me, my face, I'm ready.
I mean, and other times you'd have like everyone on the stage for whatever they were celebrating or mourning or whatever.
Yeah.
There's Goldust, full makeup, head to toe.
Yeah.
Never see him on the show.
No.
What the hell are they doing?
Yeah. So Natalya's like, oh, I guess they're not using me. Fuck.
Yeah.
And she's flipping through her phone. Her hair's down. Dana Brooke walks in and apologizes for last week. Natalya doesn't acknowledge her. So Dana gets pissed and says she's going to request a match against her for next week. Dana storms out. And then we see that Natalya didn't even know Dana was in the room because she had AirPods in her ears.
Come on, Dana, you don't see these things?
Yeah.
Got to make sure people aren't doing something else.
Right.
Hated this.
Of course.
Awful.
The fuck is this?
Jesus.
So next up, the announce team announces that in 3 weeks, Raw will be celebrating Ric Flair's 70th birthday.
Oh, wow. That's old.
You know what this means, right?
Uh-oh.
You know why they're doing this on Raw, right?
No.
So that Charlotte could be on Raw. And that's how they do this fucking match.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Well, now that I'm here,
Oh, no.
hey, Ronda, you cunt. You know?
Oh, no.
Yeah. They're fucking it up. They're fucking it up. And then they'll add the cherry on top, like you said. They'll make Stephanie the ref, making history.
And then that'll be on the pre-show, not the main event.
Pre-show. All right, moving on. Next up, we have Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley. Oh, it doesn't get better. We move on, and it gets worse.
Right.
Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley for the IC title, except nope. Balor's still selling an injured elbow from Lesnar and injured ribs from Lashley. However, before the match starts, Lashley tries speaking.
Finn, you had a title match last week against Brock Lesnar, and you couldn't beat him. Newsflash, I'm better than Brock Lesnar. I can beat Brock Lesnar in a wrestling match. I can beat him in the ring. I can beat him in an octagon. I can beat Brock Lesnar in my sleep. So you don't deserve to be in a ring and you mean.
What was that last part? What was that last part? You don't deserve to be...
He goes, you don't deserve to be in the ring and me.
You don't deserve to be in me. That's what Leo's
You don't deserve
for.
to be in a ring and you mean.
In me.
You don't deserve to be inside me.
Inside of me. Right, Leo? You damn right he's not.
I'll go inside you.
That's my job.
So Lashley tells Balor, you're not fighting me tonight. You're going to fight Lio Rush. And if you impress me, then maybe I'll give you a title shot. So now Bobby Lashley gets to decide when he's defending his title.
Yeah.
So he has Lesnar status.
Right. And Lio Rush gets to do the nope, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me stuff.
Right.
That's so annoying.
Lashley also attacks Balor before the match just so that this wouldn't be 30 seconds.
Right.
Lashley also interferes once the match starts, so the ref ejects him. Of course, Balor wins with the coup de grace. Lashley comes back in the ring, but Balor rolls out and celebrates on the ramp.
Great. This was great.
Yeah? What was great about it?
So great.
So great.
So great.
And then right after that, Paige comes out to the stage, and everyone's like, holy shit. And she's like, did you miss me? I got some exciting news. Here's a trailer you've already seen for my movie. The first trailer. The first one.
Right.
Not a new one.
Right.
The first one.
Right.
And then on SmackDown, they do the same thing in backstage in like
backstage.
a video. She goes, hey, check out this new footage. It wasn't new. It was the first trailer.
First trailer. Yeah.
So.
What are your names? It doesn't matter what your names are.
Right.
Yeah, we've seen it.
Yeah.
Like the first clip you ever showed us.
Right. I mean, you know, I'll see it, sure, but.
It's almost like, watch this movie about Paige. It doesn't matter what your names are. And then Vince Vaughn. Yeah, you can have a tryout for her. It's like, no, it's about Vince Vaughn and The Rock, according to the trailer.
Look, I want to see the movie, but I guess all movies do this. They're making Paige as if like, you know, it's like she changed the game. It's like,
No.
look, she's great, but did she change the game?
No, she didn't.
You think if AJ Lee never married CM Punk, this movie would be about her?
About AJ Lee?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because she had, as far as, I think she had a rough childhood too. I read parts of her book, like some excerpts of her book, and she had a rough childhood. Now, she didn't have a whole wrestling family. I guess that's what's interesting about the Paige thing.
Why are we not seeing, like, Paige against her mother in any of the trailers?
No, we are.
There's some
It's like really small. It's the woman in red.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's playing her mom? Like Mickey James? Or?
No, I don't know who the actress is. You know who the father is? It's the guy from all the, you know, Hot Fuzz, the fat guy in all those movies.
Yeah, he's funny. Yeah.
Right. But I don't know who the mom is. She doesn't look familiar to me.
Yeah.
So next up, we have a moment of bliss with her guest, EC3. And Alexa is super horny here. She wants to bang EC3
Sure.
so badly.
Blame her.
She even says, now I heard you have a really big bank account. It's like, oh my God.
And he's like,
yes, I do. You want to see it? So Alexa asks EC3, which show are you going to, Raw or SmackDown? Well, he's been on both. Okay, I don't get the question. But before EC3 can answer, we hear a Sasquatch throwing up, and then Nia Jax and Tamina come out. So, like, what was that? That was so weird.
It's like a random sound.
Is that her entrance music now? They found a Sasquatch, and then they had the Sasquatch vomit, and then Nia Jax and Tamina come out. What was that about? What is that?
The way you read it. It's like, so EC3's about to talk. Then a soundbite of a Sasquatch vomiting. Then Nia Jax comes out.
Good Lord. Good Lord.
Oh my God.
How does Josh, how do you find her attractive when she's doing
She has a pretty face.
hey ladies, let's go out tonight.
Go out.
The fuck?
Oh, Mick Foley is pissed.
Mick Pop always falls over.
Fell over.
He needs to be replaced.
Yeah. It's too much hair.
Yeah. So Nia suggests that she can replace Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. Of course, the crowd hates that. But then Dean Ambrose's music hits, and Dean tells Nia, I know you have a big crush on me, but I need you to stay away from me. Never go near me again. Ambrose then asks Alexa, who is this guy? She says that's EC3, and Ambrose knocks the mic out of EC3's hand before he can talk. And then Ambrose decides to interview him himself.
Who are you? What does EC3 mean? Where are EC1 and 2? Who does your hair? Are you a Creed fan? You look like a Creed fan to me. Why do you hang around backstage like some kind of mute Chippendale dancer instead of getting in that ring?
So Dean Ambrose is good 2 weeks in a row now.
Right.
So
good.
he can be a good heel.
I guess.
He can be a good heel. It's
Yes.
true.
Yes.
He's really just being himself, but he's a bad guy. Like, he's being like the same Dean Ambrose. He's just a bad guy. But that was funny. Who was EC1 and 2?
Oh my God. That's, yeah.
So yeah, he asked him, like, how come you're just, posing in front of mirrors instead of getting in the ring? So EC3 punches Ambrose, knocks him to the ground. And then he heads to the ring, and we have an impromptu match between Ambrose and EC3.
And still, we don't know. Like, we haven't heard him talk still. Like, the whole thing is he doesn't talk, right?
That's his
like
gimmick now. Yeah.
I don't talk. And he's not bad on the mic, and they're not letting him talk.
Maybe Vince thinks he's bad on the mic. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
So EC3 wins with a roll-up, and then Corey Graves suggests that EC3 is going to fuck Alexa Bliss tonight. He's like, oh, he got lucky, and I think he's going to get lucky again tonight. With
Hey, Alexa was all over him.
Right.
Yeah.
Next up, Mojo Rowley yells at himself in front of a mirror again.
Yeah.
How many more of these you think until he gets in the ring?
I don't know. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's dumb. He's talking to himself.
Over under 2.
2 weeks before he gets in the ring? Over.
More like at least 3 more
Yes.
of him yelling at himself in front of a mirror?
Yes. Thoughts?
Sure.
Over?
Probably. They always do. Maybe till after Mania. I mean, who knows?
I'm gonna say
What is Mojo Rowley gonna do?
I'm gonna say over 6 months.
Yeah.
Because they'll do this, then they'll kind of forget about it. And then they'll repackage him for the summer.
Think about the Raw superstars. What babyface is he gonna beat when he finally has a match? No Way Jose? That's what he did the first time.
Oh, right. Damn, I was going to say No Way Jose.
That's what he did the first time. Like Zack Ryder, or he did that. Who? Apollo Crews? He's probably fight him too.
That's the next guy up.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
The next jobber up.
What the fuck is going on?
Let's see. We need a jobber for Mojo Rowley. Who's standing over there doing nothing, just staring into space? Apollo! Come on
No,
over
Apollo,
here.
go. He's running away. Go get him.
Go get
Apollo, you said you wanted to be a match, not with him.
job to Raleigh.
Yeah.
Oh, where's my career gone?
So next up for the main event, we have Kurt Angle and Braun Strowman versus Drew McIntyre and Baron Corbin. Kurt and Braun are interviewed by Caruso before the match, and it's like they've been best friends for years.
Right. Nice monster.
Although,
He's like the sweetest monster I've ever seen.
Kurt was the GM. I think Braun, tried to ruin the trucks that were worth $12 million.
That's right.
But now they're best friends.
Best friends.
Braun tells Kurt McIntyre and Corbin are going to get these hands. Oh, it's true. And then Kurt says it's damn true. So in the match, McIntyre hits Kurt with an ankle slam and puts him in the ankle lock like he did in their singles match.
Yep.
Back in November or October, whatever the fuck it was. But Kurt doesn't tap this time. His ankles have gotten stronger in the last few months.
That's good.
Kurt manages to get out of it, and he tags in Strowman, who cleans house. Angle would later get the hot tag. He hits Corbin with the angle slam and goes for a pin, but McIntyre breaks it up. The ref then tells Braun to leave the ring, but he attacks Corbin, and the ref rings the bell.
No. So what happened was
Yeah.
Corbin goes, you can't hit me.
Right.
If you hit me, you get disqualified.
Right.
Since when? Since when in a tag team match?
Right.
I mean, McIntyre broke up the fucking pin
Yeah.
30 seconds earlier.
Right.
Where was that disqualification?
Right.
But if he hits Corbin, he's disqualified?
Yep.
This was so stupid. Why didn't they just have him wailing on him in the corner? The ref go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, let go. 4, 5. Come on. Ring the bell.
Right.
Because he's just so pissed at
They
Corbin.
constantly change the rules.
Yeah, all the time.
All the time.
All the time. I don't know what they are.
No, how could you know?
Yeah.
How could you possibly know?
They should send it out like in a email every week to the fans so we know what to look for.
The only rule that stays the same is, you can't become the champion in a count-out victory.
Right.
Because they say it every week.
Every week.
So it was a DQ finish. Braun continues the attack outside the ring, but then McIntyre Claymore kicks Braun over the barricade. Corbin and McIntyre then bring the steel steps in the ring, and they're about to double chokeslam Kurt like they did the Braun last week. But Strowman saves them, and Braun chokeslams McIntyre on the steel steps, and then he chokeslams Corbin on the steel steps. And then Kurt and Braun celebrate as Raw goes off the air, leading to nothing for the pay-per-view.
Nothing.
Like, what do these 4 guys do at the pay-per-view? Have another tag match?
Yes. No, yes, of course. Of course. Right?
Yeah.
What else do you do?
They had Braun. He was so popular when he was like murdering Roman every week. Now he's done. He's nothing. Now they've done the same thing with McIntyre.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my
What
God.
happened to McIntyre? Jesus. McIntyre Strowman at WrestleMania?
I guess.
Probably.
If they even get some fucking match unless they're both probably in the fucking Andre.
Oh, how
Battle
dare
Royal.
you?
There's so many matches.
Yeah.
They're gonna do that? No fucking way.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna win the battle royal.
Okay, great, McIntyre. Great job. Where's your fucking gold medal that Corbin gave you? You could carry that too with you.
You go to the land of great people who've been buried, the likes of Cesaro, Big Show, Baron Corbin.
In fact, winning the match is worse for your career.
Matt Hardy.
Yeah. Mojo Rowley.
Mojo
Rowley won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal a couple years ago. Now he yells at himself in front of a mirror.
He hasn't been seen since.
Good God. So, Charlotte kicks off SmackDown Live. She trashes Becky for attacking Stephanie and getting herself suspended. She says, I hope Becky gets better, but if she doesn't, I'm 100% healthy and would love to face Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania. And at this point, I'm surprised the whole crowd didn't come to try to, like, kill Charlotte for saying that.
Yeah, right.
Don't ruin our fucking WrestleMania main event. Leave it alone. Yeah. So Becky appears from the crowd, and Charlotte accuses her of stealing Roman Reigns' entrance. You mean the Shield's entrance?
Right.
Shield?
Nope, she went Roman Reigns.
Becky gets in the ring. Security tries to get her out. But then Triple H comes out and tells Becky to go home until she wants to see the doctor. Same thing Stephanie did last week. Charlotte is talking trash, so Triple H tells her to leave the ring. He's like, get out of here. This isn't about you. Becky tells Triple H she doesn't trust him, but he says seeing the doctor and getting cleared is the only way you're going to WrestleMania. Triple H starts to leave the ring, so Becky says, how's Steph? Did you make sure she was medically cleared after I punched her in the face? Of course, that angers Triple H. He gets back in the ring, and he accuses Becky of faking the injury so that she won't have to fight Ronda.
You're afraid that at WrestleMania, Ronda Rousey will expose you as the fraud that you are. You are afraid that on the biggest stage of them all, with the whole world watching, you will prove to everyone that Becky Lynch fears Ronda Rousey.
Now. You fear her now.
Yeah.
So Becky responds by slapping Triple H in the face.
Right.
Of course, Triple H gets really pissed off. They have a stare down, but then Becky leaves through the crowd.
I didn't like this Triple H. I thought we had face Triple H.
He's a heel again.
Yeah.
He even tells the crowd, shut up.
Yeah. Just like that. Heel again.
Make up your fucking mind.
And now you're going to be Vince McMahon.
Wait. Hold on, Triple H. So you love Seth Rollins and you hate Becky Lynch? Wow. You told Seth Rollins you wanted Seth freaking Rollins back. The guy that slaps the cup out of your hand. The guy that's fuck you, Triple H. I'm going to do whatever I want. He's like, I like it. Becky's like, fuck you, Triple H. I'm going to do whatever I want. He's like, watch. Hey.
Yeah.
Woman. Maybe it's a female thing.
It is. He does not like women.
Now. Oh, but then whenever the women have a first ever thing, he cries in the ring. I'm so proud of you.
You know what he says?
I'm so proud.
You know what he said when he saw them have their first Royal Rumble?
Oh, what's that?
He said, wow.
There's just no consistency here.
No.
You love Seth because he's a dick to you, and you hate Becky because she's a dick to you?
It doesn't make any sense.
Why didn't she just kick him in the balls? That would have been so much better. Kick him in the balls and leave. And instead, she backs down from Triple H. She backs away. She leaves. He should have left first, and then she fucking leaves. But whatever. I don't know why. God! Whatever. So next up we have, but again, just like Raw, after this, it's like, whatever. The rest of the show is like, blah.
It's so garbage.
After Becky, it's like, okay, great. What's next? Gallows and Anderson versus Rusev and Nakamura.
For nothing.
The Good Brothers get the jobber entrance.
Horrible.
Nakamura gets knocked out of the ring, but Lana helps him up.
Why are these two friends?
And then Anderson and Gallows about to hit the Magic Killer, but Nakamura saves Rusev. And Rusev hits Anderson with the Machka kick for the win, and they celebrate in the ring. So they're a tag team.
Here's how you push the tag team division that's dying. Clear!
Yeah.
We're losing him!
Right.
You take two low-level mid-carders,
yeah,
put them together, and make them dominate a good tag team.
hey, it worked
Like
for
Gallows and Anderson.
it worked for the bar. They were feuding, and now they're best friends, and they're awful. Right? No, I mean, no.
So, like, how are you pushing the tag team division by Why are they together? Why are they together? Why is Rusev a heel again? Why is Lana like, oh, we're the bad guys? I have my accent in the back end. We are the bad guys now again. Why?
This is just
Rusev was about to like be the most over champion. Crowd loves him.
Yep.
Heel because we need you to team with us, Shinsuke, and give him something to do.
We promised the fans we'd shake things up. We're literally just putting names in a container and shaking it. Like when we said shake it up, we're literally shaking random names together and then tag team. Who you got? Pull it out. Nakamura. Who else? Rusev. That doesn't make sense. You want to redo this? No, that's
you want to do this again? We can't do this again.
No. That would ruin the integrity of the cup.
Right.
So Rusev and Nakamura. It's not one of those situations where it's like, oh, they're the odd couple.
This is cool. It's not one of those situations.
It's not gonna work.
Stupid.
No.
Yeah.
So next up we have Randy Orton versus Mustafa Ali. This was a really good match.
Yeah.
Ali climbed the top rope for the 450, but Orton threw Ali off the top rope and hit the RKO for the win.
Right.
After the match, Samoa Joe shows up and puts Orton to sleep with the coquina clutch.
Coquina.
Next up, Daniel Bryan and Erick Rowan come out to the ring. Daniel sucks up to the crowd since he's in his home state of Washington.
The crowd eats it right up.
Yes, they do. And Daniel says WWE is trying to silence him because he's trying to make real change by being the planet's champion. Erick Rowan finally speaks, saying Daniel Bryan's a brilliant thinker, but the fans do the what chant. And Daniel says, how dare you what, my good friend Rowan. So that was funny.
That was great. And Rowan has like a thick, like backwoods accent.
Yes.
Like a twangy accent.
Right. Yeah.
Like, where's that from?
The Bludgeon Brothers thing has gone away completely. And that's a good thing, really.
So when is Luke Harper coming out with like a cheeseburger going, Rowan, Eric, what the fuck, bro? We eat cheeseburgers like every day.
We tried to murder
Who's our
him.
thing?
Remember we tried to kill him?
We tried to kill him and we eat cheeseburgers every day, bro.
Yeah. Right.
What's going on?
If Rowan's a
You
vegan,
drive a Ford F-150, douche.
right. And it's like, how long has Rowan been a vegan? 2 days?
Right.
Because he's about to lose 100 pounds.
Right.
In like 2 months, he's going to be down 100 pounds.
Yeah.
If he's truly a vegan. Oh my God. I just thought of the greatest way to break them up. Like he's been telling Daniel he's a vegan, and like for like weeks, Daniel's like, you seem like you're not losing any weight. I don't know. And like just like eventually one day he just like sees him like he's like in a corner somewhere just eating a bunch of fast food.
Yeah.
And Daniel's like, you son of a bitch! Like
God, you know how many of my vegan friends in LA were like eating, and this is when vegan just became a thing.
yeah,
Like eating French fries all the time from McDonald's. I'm like,
Right.
this is healthy?
yeah.
This is healthy?
Yeah.
Hey, let's arm wrestle. And I'll try not to break your wrist off of your arm.
Yeah. So we go backstage. Jeff Hardy says Daniel Bryan has disrespected the WWE Championship. And tonight I'm going to shut Daniel up in the ring.
Yeah.
AJ Styles walks up and asks Jeff if he thinks he's the guy to represent the legacy of the WWE Championship. But Jeff tells Styles you can't even beat Daniel Bryan, so now it's up to me. And they have like a little fuck you thing.
And they'll face each other next week on SmackDown.
Of course. Next up, we have Carmela and Naomi versus the Iconics versus Mandy and Sonya.
Oh, this is like a qualifying match?
No, all three of these teams are in.
Oh, already in.
Yeah,
They're in the match.
yeah,
Carmela and Naomi.
they're in.
They're a top 6 tag team.
They just became friends, and they're in. Like today.
Hey, we're just looking for friends.
Yeah,
Anybody have friends?
yeah.
Oh, Mandy, Sonya, you're all friends? You're in.
So someone tweeted at Lance Storm, like, why is Raw having qualifying matches and SmackDown isn't?
Yeah.
And he's like, Raw has an extra hour.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like-
exactly right.
He's right.
Of course. 100%.
Yeah. But, so these are the three teams for SmackDown. And I did some math.
Yeah.
They all have the same odds to win at Elimination Chamber.
Oh, let me
Zero.
see. Zero.
Zero.
Zero's correct.
Yeah.
Zero's correct.
No chance. That's what these 6 women got.
Yep.
Carmella and Naomi, no. The Iconics, no. Mandy and Sonya, triple no. And Mandy gets the win after hitting Naomi with Ciampa's finishing move. So either Naomi needs a new move or Ciampa needs a new move. Because Ciampa and Mandy Rose can't have the same finishing move.
No.
They just cannot.
No.
You got to fix it. I know it's a separate show, but you have to fix it.
Fix it.
You can't do that.
Nope.
Moving on, we have Andrade and Zelina Vega cut a backstage promo on Rey Mysterio. Andrade just speaks Spanish, so who fucking knows what he said. But Zelina says the legend of Andrade begins with Rey Mysterio's end. So, how many more times are we going to see this match?
5.
5 more?
Over under 4.5. Well, in what span?
Before WrestleMania.
Over under 2.5.
Over.
Yeah. Yeah. This is all he's doing is facing, like they did a match. They did another match.
So you're already at 3.
They did a best of 3.
Yeah.
If you count those individually, that's 5.
Yeah.
3 falls, right?
Right. I mean, look, they were all great matches, but it's like, come on already.
Yeah.
Like, Ciampa and Gargano had 3 matches, but they were in the span of like 6 months. That's the difference.
Right.
That's the difference. Not every fucking week.
Not every week.
Next up, we have a video package for Asuka. Hey, she's the SmackDown Women's Champion.
Who is?
Asuka.
Who?
The Empress of Tomorrow.
Oh, right. Clown lady.
Yeah. Where's Asuka?
Where is she?
We haven't seen her since the Royal Rumble.
Well, looks like a little female Lesnar to me.
I think the reason they're doing this is because they want people to forget that she beat Becky. Because it would make Becky look stupid.
Then why did they have her beat Becky?
Right. Right. If you did that, why did you do that?
Right.
Asuka should have come out, last week and be like, I beat Becky Lynch. And she can't because they won't let her.
Yeah.
They're going to do that. Like, they're going to keep her away until people forget. But we'll remember she beat Becky Lynch. Like, holy shit.
Right. Legitimately.
Yeah. And if Becky beats Ronda at Mania by some miracle, Asuka beat Becky Lynch. Like, okay.
Yeah.
But who knows when we'll see Asuka again. Next up, we have the main event, Daniel Bryan versus Jeff Hardy. Jeff hits the Twist of Fate and the Swanton Bomb. He goes for the pin, but Erick Rowan attacks him, so DQ finish. Daniel puts Jeff in the LeBell lock, because it's not the yes lock anymore. But then Samoa Joe comes out and puts Daniel in the Coquina Clutch. But then Randy Orton comes out and attacks Joe. But then Mustafa Ali shows up and jumps on Orton and Joe. But then Erick Rowan slams Ali on the announce table.
He had like a cranium grab.
It was
Not
like
choke slam.
It was like a head slam.
Head slam.
Yeah. And then AJ Styles comes out. He attacks everyone. And then he hits Jeff Hardy with the phenomenal forearm. He really hates. It's like he hates Jeff more than Daniel at this point.
He does.
And Daniel Bryan and Erick Rowan retreat up the ramp as Styles stands tall in the ring.
And then they go, Daniel, we have 3 more minutes, dude. You guys ended too early.
So back in the gorilla position, Caleb Braxton is waiting there, and Daniel Bryan loses his shit.
Rowan is my friend and my intellectual peer. I went out there and I did that by myself. You see, because I am the best. I am the greatest. That's why I am the WWE champion. Hey, Rowan, he doesn't hang around me to be my bodyguard. No, we hang out together because we're intellectual peers. Do you not understand that? Are you not smart enough to understand that? All those guys just interfered in my match. Why? Because they won't see this. Guess what? They aren't going to get any of this. Not an Elimination Chamber, not ever. Because the new Daniel Bryan is going to be the WWE champion forever. And do you know why? Because that's what the planet needs.
So that's how SmackDown ends.
That's how he was just yelling.
Yeah.
You think there was someone like where you could see in his eye line that like keep going.
Right.
He was just yelling in the.
Well, and then afterwards he stops, and the camera just stays on him for like 20 seconds.
Right.
As he just stares at Kayla.
They still had more time.
He just stares at Kayla like he's gonna murder her.
Right. Why did him and Ali have like a bad eye? Like Ali had a really bad eye.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what that was from?
I don't know.
Maybe a house show, and then Daniel had something here as well. Same left eye.
You're right. I don't know. Anyways, that's all for Raw and SmackDown. So now it's time for some awards.
The Big in Big Wireless Provider stands for a lot of things. Big contracts, big bills, and big fees. What Big Wireless doesn't want you to know is there's a way to cut your wireless bill down to just $15 a month. Introducing Mint Mobile, the game-changing company that's taken everything wrong with Big Wireless and made it right. Mint Mobile makes it so easy to cut your bill down to just $15 a month. You can even keep your old number, along with all your existing contacts, with any Mint Mobile plan. There's no more paying for unlimited data that you'll never use. And if you're not 100% satisfied, Mint Mobile has you covered with their 7-day money-back guarantee. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month, plus free shipping on your Mint Mobile SIM card, go to mintmobile.com/podcast. That's mintmobile.com/podcast. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month and get free shipping on your Mint Mobile SIM card at mintmobile.com/podcast.
Who was your worst dressed?
Mine was Kurt Angle. I think he's getting too old for his little slinglet thing that he wears.
It's kind of like Hogan still
kind of
dressing up like
this
that.
This is the same thing he wore in his high school wrestling championship. And he wears it to WWE as a 50-year-old.
I had Road Dogg.
He looked pretty bad.
It's really the same thing. Like, he's trying to look like Road Dogg of 20 years ago.
Right.
And he's just like double the size, and he's bald, not in a good way bald, and he just looks. It's weird to see him
with a little gray in my beard
in that basketball jersey. Right. It does not look good. No. Best dressed?
I had Mandy.
I had Alexa Bliss.
Nice.
Both correct answers.
Yes.
Worst acting?
Bobby Lashley.
That is correct. Best acting?
Dean Ambrose.
That is correct. Worst comment? You don't deserve to be in the ring and me.
Yeah,
Bobby
obviously.
Lashley.
Bobby Lashley, yes.
Best comment?
Specifically, where's EC 1 and 2?
That's what I had as well.
Yeah. That's 4 in a row, Andrew. Keep it going.
Worst match?
The Raw Tag Team title opportunity.
I had the women's triple threat tag match.
That is also correct.
Super slow-mo?
Ronda versus Sarah.
Okay, I had Elias and Jeff Jarrett.
Oh, God, that was slow.
And then best match?
The only match I can even consider was Orton Ali.
Yeah. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
For sure. Worst move?
When they tried to do the double suplex with Drew
yes.
and Corbin are big.
Corbin,
I'm surprised they would even try this. Corbin just kind of fell to the side.
That was weird.
Right.
Because for a suplex, you kind of just do it yourself.
You do it yourself.
Especially for a double suplex.
Correct.
So it was weird for Corbin to, like, fuck that up.
I guess. But still, like, why would
Maybe they were... I don't know. Yeah, that was weird. That's a good one. I had Kalisto with the noisemaker outside the ring.
God.
What the fuck, man? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Best move?
The RKO, the pushing him off, hit him in with the thing.
Right, that's what I had.
With the thing.
Worst moment? I'm sticking with Bobby Lashley. Just Bobby Lashley.
Fine, Bobby Lashley again.
Best moment?
I mean, Becky Triple H, I was still excited to see when he was in the ring with her.
Yeah.
You know, that whole segment was good.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
I liked her punching Stephanie. Yeah. Could have been better because, you know, she needs like a move there, not just a punch. But,
right.
Yeah. All right, that's all for awards. Now it's time for some breaking news. Local commercials in Montreal are advertising another superstar shakeup for the April 15th episode of Raw and the April 16th episode of SmackDown.
But it had a word in front of it.
Yeah.
International.
Well, I didn't...
Pete Dunne to Raw?
Right.
I don't know.
Maybe.
International superstar shakeup.
Yeah, I mean, what does it even mean?
I don't know.
Just because they're in Canada?
Like Zack Ryder's at NXT UK now. He's like, okay.
Oh, my God.
All right. At least I'm on TV again.
Right.
Are you, though?
Yeah. We know that Double or Nothing is happening in Las Vegas this May. They're doing StarCast again, which is their 4-day wrestling convention. And they announced that Sting will be at the convention. So, obviously that means he doesn't have like a Legends deal with WWE anymore. He hasn't been...
Why, who runs this?
This is the All Elite Wrestling thing. They do StarCast. So maybe he's going to have some sort of involvement with once the TV show, you know?
Maybe. Did he ever have a Legends deal, or was his just like a 1-year wrestling deal?
Well, I don't know. Yeah. Who fucking knows? But as soon as it's funny though, as soon as like some other competition, quote unquote, shows up, Sting's like, I'm gone with WWE again.
Fuck these guys.
I hate these guys.
Yeah.
Also, Sin Cara tweeted that he'll be back soon, and he's hinting at a tag team with Rey Mysterio. So, what we need two? Do we really need two of these guys?
Hey, Hollywood, do we really need two of these guys? No, we do not. Is the answer.
Two Lucha House Parties? A Lucha House Party on each show.
Like competing house parties?
Yeah.
My party's better.
Right.
I have more piñatas.
Do we need 5?
More fajitas.
Do we need 5 Lucha mask guys?
More empanadas?
Do we need 5 mask guys?
No.
5 Lucha mask guys?
No.
You can't even tell the Lucha House Parties who's who.
But we do need 5 piñatas. So for the party.
For the party, yeah. That's all I have for news, so I guess we'll move on to rumors.
Yeah.
Rumors!
Kevin Owens wins back the Universal title?
Maybe!
Balor Club to finally get a second member?
Too sweet!
Brock Lesnar willingly works a full schedule?
No chance!
Next year's WrestleMania will be in Saudi Arabia?
Confirmed!
So Dave Meltzer is reporting that Seth Rollins is dealing with an ongoing back injury. He missed a live event, but it looks like they're just resting Rollins for a while to ensure that he's 100% for Mania and you don't risk him getting hurt to put the match in jeopardy, which I'm totally fine
Yeah,
with.
because he's gotten hurt before.
Yeah.
So
Meltzer also says AJ Styles is suffering from a hernia, which is why he hasn't really had a match in a while. Like, obviously, he did a couple things on SmackDown,
right?
But he should be fine by Elimination Chamber. Fightful.com is reporting that WWE will return to Saudi Arabia on May 3rd. Again, it's a 10-year contract, so it's going to keep happening.
Wow. 3 and 1. Well, I guess 2 last year.
So 2 a year is what they're saying.
Was the last one around May?
It was right after Mania. It was like 2 weeks after Mania.
Right after Mania. Yeah, that's right.
But what do they do this time? So they had the greatest Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
They had the best in the world tournament. Right. What do they do this time?
Let's say
the greatest WrestleMania.
The greatest. Yeah.
Like a King of the Ring tournament?
The greatest Survivor Series.
Or a Prince of the Ring?
Prince Ali de la Ring. No, maybe like a Survivor Series. Greatest Survivor Series.
Greatest.
There's like 30 guys on each side.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds fucking
And they all have to be eliminated.
Oh, Jesus. Sports Illustrated is reporting that Triple H is unlikely to be ready for WrestleMania.
Okay.
So he might not have that match with Batista.
Sorry, Batista.
Yeah. According to Pro Wrestling Insider, the original Hart Foundation, which is Bret Hart, Jim Neidhart, and Jimmy Hart, will be the first inductees for the 2019 Hall of Fame.
No.
Is that why his name's been Jimmy Hart this whole time? Because he started with the Hart family?
I always knew him as Jimmy Hart from the Hart family.
That's where we first saw him, though?
That's where I first saw him.
But that's why he's had the Hart name the whole time? They just slapped it on? Even though he looks and sounds nothing like them?
Well, what does that have to do? I mean, you could be... Oh, you mean like as if he was related? Yeah, but
Neidhart
is
his real name
related.
Hart?
His real name is Jimmy Hart.
Wow.
That's why he was Hart.
Okay.
So,
wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. There's also a rumor going out there. I don't know the validity of this. That Finn Balor is going to be going to 205 Live, like after Mania.
No, there's no validity to that.
There can't be.
There's no way.
Because what is 205 Live going to be back on Raw? Because you're going to keep Balor off of Raw and just have him on 205 Live?
No.
That seems ridiculous.
I mean, maybe. You never fucking know with these guys now.
True that.
All these club people and you're not putting them together.
There's so many, by the way.
What a sin.
There's so many stupid rumors out there, and people now are just tweeting shit.
Right.
Okay, there was one today where I think it was WrestleVotes on Twitter, which they've had rumors before.
Right.
And they said, a source told me that All Elite Wrestling has offered a top WWE star an insane amount of money that they don't see him turning down, but they won't release the name. So,
That's
like,
bullshit.
you could say that,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
I mean, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's such a ridiculous statement to say.
Yeah.
So I tweeted, I was like,
huge surprise for the Rumble.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spoil it.
Right.
But it's huge. What was it?
Right.
What was it?
And then once it happens, you're like, that's what it was.
That's what it was. That was what it was.
So I have a rumor. I talked to some sources.
Oh, yeah?
I have sources. You didn't know this. I have sources.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So my sources tell me that at WrestleMania, there's going to be a title change.
What?
At WrestleMania.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah. Look, I know which title, and I know who's going to win it, but I'm not going to say it here.
Is it a huge surprise?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Oh, it's going to be so huge. Major title change happening. Again, I can't say it. I can't say the name, because then my source will be mad at me. But I can't say the name.
Good old sources.
Yeah. But it's
Good
going to be,
old
once
sources.
it happens, once the title change happens, you'll be like, oh, right, Andrew said that.
So I also have sauces.
Yeah.
Alfredo.
Yes.
Tomato.
Uh-huh.
But these sauces
Right.
are also sources.
Yes.
And I find out that a WWE superstar, major WWE superstar, is coming back from injury soon.
What do you
But I
mean?
can't say who. Wow. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know it. You don't.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn it. That's Kevin Owens, isn't it?
It could be. Could be Sami Zayn. Could be any of them, I guess.
What if
this is bullshit?
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's all for rumors. So it's trivia time.
So when I heard it was going to be just me and you tonight,
That means I win. I beat Eric.
There's no
Eric's not here. He
competition.
forfeits.
That's it.
I already won.
I figured I would do some first show trivia.
Oh my God.
Our first show.
What the hell?
And it was so funny. I listened to it today, and it was like, you're like, all right, well, so this is a show we're going to do.
Yeah.
We're going to recap Raw every week. We weren't watching SmackDown, remember?
No.
Just going to recap Raw every
Why the
week.
fuck will we be watching SmackDown?
It was a taped show.
It was on Thursday.
Thursday, yeah, that's right. So anyway, let me ask you some things.
Okay.
Andrew.
All right.
These are all true or false. See how many you can get right.
All right.
Was the Y2J song in our intro back then?
Yes.
That is correct.
Yes. I know.
Did we have a Best Dressed award?
Yes.
We did not. Our first show only had worst segment, worst dressed. We hated it so bad. We just had worst.
There were no bests?
I remember when we said, hey, we probably should start doing a best.
There were no
because
bests?
It was so negative. Remember the whole negative thing that happened early on? So we're like, we need to do some more positive stuff.
Wow, that's funny.
Was there a Rumors song?
No.
That is correct, although I sang Rumors, things that are gonna happen, but they probably won't.
Right.
I sang it just like that, but nothing official.
Okay.
Did you have a Booker T soundbite?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a weekly thing back then.
It's on commentary then.
And what new tag team that just debuted did we hate? We hated them.
The New Day.
The New Day. Yeah. we went off for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And the podcast was only 40 minutes. We went off for 10 minutes about like these guys, because they debuted as faces.
Yeah, they did.
They were like these mean, like, hey.
Right.
We're getting disrespected in
Yeah.
their promos.
Right.
Then they come out as faces.
Yeah.
And we're like, these guys should be heels. Then they turned them heels.
Did you listen to the whole episode?
Yeah, pretty much.
Is that the one? Did we sing the church song?
I don't think.
No,
we sang
that
it on
wasn't that one.
No, I didn't
That
listen
was
to
when-
every minute though. Every second.
Right. That was like, one of the early episodes. Like early on, we were like, "What happened with the New Day?" Xavier once comes out. We think they're going to be like this heel faction, like another nation domination, and they come out, and it's like, what? He took them to church.
Yeah.
And then we're like,
No,
and then we just sing, "Take me to church."
Take me to church. This is I think we did talk about it.
So then we come to
Oh, I sound terrible.
Big E Langston versus Adam Rose, which, everyone wants to see that match. The New Day is just so awful. It's so ridiculously
I want to
bad.
see the writers. When did they start doing those promos?
Oh,
Early summer?
no. Later than that, I think.
I think it's been like 9 months almost that they've been doing those
hasn't.
promos.
No,
We've been
'cause
seeing
they-
it for, so let's say 4 months.
Yeah, all right.
4
I want
months
to
of
see
promos.
the meeting with all of the writers in WWE going, what are we gonna do to all these black guys?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do with these guys?
Because at the time, it was like there were no other black guys. It was
Right.
just them.
Yeah.
And they didn't know what to do. Like, Biggie Langston is a tank.
Yep.
He is a fucking shit brick house.
Right.
You can give him a title and you'd be like, yeah, this guy's fucking huge.
Mm-hmm.
He could beat Brock Lesnar. He's so big.
Right.
Xavier Woods, which we now has come out of his shell and is amazing.
Yeah.
And Kofi Kingston, who can pretty much do anything in the ring.
Yep.
They don't know what to do with these guys.
No.
But yeah, I think we go on.
We take what we want now. We take what we want. And like it clearly showed they all left frowning. Like, we're gonna
This might be it.
Then they come back and they're the biggest
Good guys. Them a thing. We're good guys.
baby faces ever. And then in the middle of the match, like Biggie Langston pats his sweat down like he's a preacher or something.
Yeah.
I just don't understand.
Yeah.
It's so incredibly stupid.
I guess it's
They
not
should have
this
been
one.
Heels. Like fans were excited on the internet. They're like, oh,
Anyway,
yeah. But no, they were horrible.
Yeah. It was just bad. So
I mean, Xavier Woods has done interviews about this where like Vince told him like, yeah, you're going to be like this church stable, like these guys that go to church. And he's like, what?
Yeah. Anyway.
So
yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah.
That was good. Next week we'll do episode 2. All right, fan question time. Do. Pulling up the fan questions. That needs a song too, just so I can get a few seconds to pull it up. Yeah.
Even though
all right, Mike Doss, will the WWE Championship finally main event a pay-per-view?
Yes.
For Elimination Chamber? Or will the women's
team.
tag team?
That has to be last. Because they're not changing the title for Daniel, for sure. So the women's tag team will be last.
Probably.
Picking a new champion for the first time ever? Yes, for sure. So no is the answer to that.
Okay. Steven Stafford, what does Jesse the Mind think about Triple H creating a wrestling promotion inside a wrestling promotion? Wrestling Inception?
Oh, you mean NXT or NXT UK?
I don't know. I guess.
Yeah, we're all just really dreaming. We've all been dreaming since 2000. When the millennium came and everyone was worried about the clocks and the world dying, we all went into a dream state, and that's where we are now.
That's a shame. Like the Matrix?
Who are you? How do you know this?
Alex, how do you pronounce that name?
Kierpik.
Can't be that.
Kirpick?
Sure.
Probably just Kirpick.
What was your favorite storyline / feud throughout the years? Mine was HBK and Jericho.
Oh, throughout the years. Favorite
Throughout ever?
storyline?
Like ever? Like Vince and Stone Cold, Rock and Stone Cold, HBK and Triple H.
So many good ones.
And now Gargano and Ciampa's up there.
Yeah, I mean, Stone Cold McMahon's probably like the one that comes to mind. Their story arc.
Yeah.
So good.
And then
I'll take it from here, nurse. That's the best.
Unfortunately, they ruined it when they had them be best friends.
I know. So stupid.
Fucking dumb. Carl Johnson, how come Joe always brings trivia and never wants to play himself?
I always want to play. No, it's my biggest regret.
He's
but,
played a few times.
But it's my thing, so
Right.
I do it. So
Exactly.
it's my little thing that I contribute. So.
Right. Mohit Bali, Pushfire Barry, Nia Jax cutting a 20-minute promo. Oh. Big Show versus Great Khali in a 20-minute match. And Nakamura and Asuka have a 20-minute back and forth on the mic.
Okay, so that would be hilarious. I'm going to push that.
Right.
I'm probably going to fire Nia Jax.
Jax.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
And then bury the Big Show.
What's she gonna? She's gonna vomit for 20 minutes.
Right. Yeah.
Stephen Valente, if you three were a wrestling stable, how would you turn on one another?
Oh man.
Who would do it?
Who knows? Probably. I don't know.
I think we probably stay together.
Oh yeah, right. Oh Jesus, this is good. Yeah, we'd have to think about that one, but it would probably be a brother thing, something with our family, and then we would turn on Erick. We'd make it seem like we're about to turn. Eric's trying to keep us, and then we turn on Erick and beat the shit out of him, and then he goes and gets a fucking way cooler than we would thought he would get partner in Kevin Owens, and then we would job to him and Kevin Owens
for
That's how that
60
would go.
matches,
right?
For a whole year.
For a year of house
Gabriel
shows.
Ballin, which current superstars would you pair up with the following classic managers? Bobby Heenan, Jimmy Hart, and Jim Cornette.
Yeah, Bobby Heenan. Again, like Rude would be great with Heenan. Something like that.
Yeah,
because
because Heenan had flair.
Because Heenan had flair. Heenan had Mr. Perfect. You could talk in Heenan's stable. It wasn't like Heyman where it's like, all right. all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With Lesnar. Jimmy Hart's kind of excitable, so it might be kind of cool to see him with like, I don't know, who's like maybe the Hardys, but they're kind of gone now.
Man, Cornette with Braun. I would love that.
That'd be interesting.
Jim Cornette with Braun. Because he had Vader, you know?
Yeah. True.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah.
Trace Browning, can Bane Dean cut a promo on me?
God, we need to.
You want to take this? If you do this, it works. It works pretty good.
Oh, this isn't bad at all.
Oh, Trace Browning. You know, your name might be Brown, but you merely adopted that name. I was born in it.
Let's not stand on ceremony, Ethan Carter.
That's what they're looking for.
Right.
The crossover.
Yes. Kelsey Gloyd, which Access superstars are you dying to see? What?
What?
Who's going to be the...
Who's an Access superstar?
I don't know. Like, they have WWE Access at Mania.
Oh, I don't get starstruck. I mean, who on the roster would I want to meet?
Okay, yeah.
Probably Xavier Woods, or play a video game with Xavier Woods.
We did, though.
Huh?
We met him already.
Yeah, true. That's true. But like, if it was at Access,
maybe
he has like an old Nintendo set up, and he's like, "Oh, come play a video game with me."
Yeah,
as part of it.
Right.
I don't know, Kevin Owens. I'm just naming my favorite wrestlers now, though.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, Kevin Owens, I guess.
Yeah.
Michael McNeil Gorin, who does Asuka face if Charlotte is added to the Ronda match? Again, we've been saying this.
Ooh,
like,
the Iconics.
There's no one.
Sorry, I just thought of the Iconics. I'd meet them.
Oh, well, yeah, Alexa
nice,
Bliss.
A nice double.
That's
double
the
team.
I'm sorry. Kelsey, let us re-answer. Alexa Bliss.
Mandy Sachs.
Mandy Rose.
Or Mandy Rose, sorry.
Liv Morgan, Zelina Vega.
Yeah.
Erick will be in line for AJ Styles.
For 2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours.
And we'll just like sneak to the front of the line for Mandy Rose.
As we do with everything.
But yeah, no, there's no one legitimately that could fight Asuka.
My friend David Baird snuck to the front of the line to meet Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah,
and like pulled a Pisano. Like
when?
He was at something last weekend.
Oh, okay.
Here in Houston.
Oh really? Hogan was?
Yeah. I forgot exactly what it was, but yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ariel Rivera, since WWE loves to bring back old skits / legends for cheap pops and nostalgia, what current promo / sketch / act do you think they'll bring back 20 years from now?
Oh Lord. The Fashion Files?
Ugh.
It's not popular enough.
You know what, Ariel? All of them. That's the answer.
Probably,
all of them.
Probably.
David, what was the name again? Sweezer Boylick?
Schwerzblick.
Since Paige isn't wrestling, do you think she should manage someone? If so, who? Yeah.
Sure.
Do something.
Sure.
Do something.
Anything. She was an okay GM, but a manager? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Mandy and Sonya's
They're
manager?
paying her.
Right.
Use her.
Right.
Merry Christmas, Steve. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, that's funny. The two questions started the same. Since Paige isn't wrestling. This is from two different people.
Oh, wow.
Since Paige isn't wrestling, do you think she should go away forever? And if so, take Natalya with her?
Sure. If she's not wrestling.
Should go away?
Yeah.
And okay. CR81, how do you think they should be booking Rusev? Not
As a
with
face.
Nakamura?
As a fucking face.
Give him back. Give him Aiden English back.
Right.
Because that was the fucking best. Just give him back. They're all heels now, right?
Right.
Just
Where
be like,
is
you know what? You can fuck Lana. And then he fucks Lana and their friends.
The only problem is Aiden English. He's in Houston. He mowed my lawn yesterday.
That's crazy.
So I don't know if he's going to make it anymore.
And he does the 205 Live commentary now.
Oh, right. That's right. He does get
And they even said, like, no, he'll still be a wrestler. Oh, really? Really? Have you seen him wrestle?
Just like Macho Man, Vince.
Yeah, when's the last... That's right. When's the last time we've seen Aiden English wrestle? What are you talking about? He's still going to wrestle.
Yeah.
Where? Assad Baxa, have you calmed down now?
Calm down now.
And then Tim Ogden, F. Mary Kill, Mandy Rose, Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch.
Right now, I would F Mandy.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I thought of. Like, I would F Mandy. Marry or kill. Oh, I think I'm gonna. Oh man. I think I'm gonna marry Becky.
You're gonna kill Alexa Bliss?
Well, yeah. Do I F Alexa and kill Mandy?
You kill Mandy.
Do you though? One night with that body?
You F Alexa.
What an impossible question.
Yeah.
I hate these.
Like, so when we watch the Women's Rumble, like we see Lacey Evans comes out first. She's like, oh my God, she's hot. Yeah. And then we see like Mandy come out. She's like, oh, okay, no, she's hotter.
Right.
And then we see like a few others are like, oh, they're so hot. And then finally Alexa comes out and you're like, she's on a whole other level.
She's pretty hot, although this ninja might be on her level.
What?
The Ninja Warrior.
Oh,
Casey Catanera.
She's really hot too, but Alexa has the best face. She has the best face. She's so freaking good looking.
She's great.
Yeah.
I still want Becky's face on Charlotte's body. When that post that I showed you, where they switch their faces.
I don't like Charlotte's body. Right. I don't. It's too mannish. It's too buff. Too buff for me.
In real life, I think it wouldn't be.
In real life?
Like we see her on stage with tiny little girls. So she looks like a man. I think if she walked through that door, she'd be hot as shit.
Well,
especially with Becky's face.
Sure she would. Yeah. Anyways, that's all for questions. Next week we got to do Elimination Chamber predictions. So Erick's holding on to his title like Ciampa, holding on like Ciampa's holding on to Goldie.
Right.
So we'll get to that next week. But until then,
make sure you subscribe to our podcast and give us a 5-star review. Check out our official website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com. Like the show on Facebook. Follow it on Twitter and Instagram at Wrong Wrestling. We have t-shirts available at prowrestlingtees.com/what'swrongwithwrestling for just $19.99. Become a supporter of the show at patreon.com/what'swrongwithwrestling. We have exclusive rewards and recaps that you can't get anywhere else.
Like Elimination Chamber.
Oh, it's going to be interesting.
Oh, and what's special? What are we going to do this month? Another bracket, a movie recap, or
I thought we were going to do a movie. I just can't remember which one. There's a movie.
One of the Hogan ones?
Oh, no. The Miz and Shawn Michaels and Becky. We need to do that one.
Yeah, well, we got to see if it's available out there.
Why, it's out of the theaters?
I don't want to buy it.
Is it not on the network?
It's not on the network.
Are you sure? Wasn't that a right-to-network special?
Yeah.
How are they not doing right-to-network movies? You would think that's their next thing. Like right-to-network kind of stuff, like all these other streamers. Like Disney's going to be its own streaming company.
Right.
It's going to be crazy.
But their movies suck compared to Disney.
Well, I mean, it's WWE.
I guess we should review Fighting with My Family, right? At some point,
of course.
Comes out. I think it comes out this month.
Yeah, this month.
Yeah. At some point, we'll recap.
Maybe that one. Yeah, maybe that one for sure.
All right. We'll see you if you're on Patreon. Then we'll see you for NXT in a couple of days.
All right.
And if you're on
looking
Patreon,
forward to something cool happening to Johnny, I guess.
Yes.
All right.
And
still missed it.
But we'll see you next week.
Later.
Like Stone Cold Steve Austin, it kinda looks like Kevin Owens. See, Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Obnoxious, crazy, loud, egocentric, no doubt that's Joe. Self-proclaimed strongest and best-looking man in the world. Loves wrestling, but only part-time. Strong, big players, pretty sublime, yeah. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Every circle's loved, and he can't really hold in his piss. He made hashtag push Erick, yeah, we'll push him off a cliff. Doesn't think Stacy Keibler is that high, and we almost forgot
Lash. He's just a troll. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. Always kill
Lashley.